How's it going, everybody? It's the first day of meteorological spring, also known as it's the first day of March. So for all the weather nerds, it's the start of spring, and we can get a little excited that maybe we've gotten over the hump of the crappy, cold, boring weather we've had over the past few months of the winter time. Now, whether or not it's going to happen today, no, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see really any hail tomorrow either. But looking ahead, I think we might see some storms going into your Sunday. And with that, I'm going to bump right over to, let's see here, doing a little bit of a screen display. And we're going to go jump right into the forecast. So we're not going to, I don't have any graphics made. There's nothing really anything going on, again, in the near term. But jumping straight ahead into what we're expecting into your Sunday. This is the American model. Again, you guys have watched any of our videos, you've seen that we kind of do this where we just do like a live forecasting session here as the jet stream. First things first, we're going to look ahead and we're going to see what we're expecting going into your Sunday. We see as we move through Saturday here into Sunday, you see this nice little trough kicking out. And it looks like, yeah, by the time we get to the evening there on Sunday, we have a pretty good little bit of energy moving into the southern plains. That indicates, hey, maybe we can see some activity out of this. Move a little further into the amount of moisture that we got going on. And right now it looks like, moving forward here, oh geez, our phone's ringing. Moving forward, we can see, pretty dry, moving up, and as we move closer to Sunday here, as on Saturday, we got some halfway decent moisture return. And as we get on to Sunday, we see a pretty stout dry line going up from about the Nebraska-Kansas border all the way down to about Mexico. So places like west central Texas, like Abilene and whatnot, have a little bit to look out for. Hell, even into Oklahoma. Big questions here is, can we get a little bit more moisture? Can we get those dew points from, instead being right around 60, maybe up closer to 65? Can we get some sort of clearing? I know it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of cloudiness, and there's a pretty strong cap on the atmosphere with this particular setup, and why we're not really hyping things up too much. What a cap is basically what it sounds like. Say the atmosphere is like a mason jar, and the cap is literally just something to stop the air from pushing up further north and keeps those storms in check. Now, if we can get enough instability, get some sunshine out there, maybe even get a little bit more moisture, we can break through that cap and we could see some storms. And it would be right along west central Oklahoma down into Texas. We're going to be watching this carefully, see if things develop a little bit more in favor of some storms for Sunday. If we can get some good clearing on Sunday and a little bit more moisture than what's currently forecast, then we could see a fairly significant looking severe weather outbreak. But right now it's looking like kind of a boomer bust, one or two storms, maybe fires, and we can see a storm or two go. Again, nothing crazy, but something to look forward to for your Sunday. Other than that, it's pretty quiet for the rest of the week, and then after that, I think it's going to be pretty quiet for a few more days. I can even push forward here, and you can see how dry it gets. It looks like there's going to be a pretty big snowstorm up in the northeast as we go into next week, and that keeps things quiet until we move forward well into the following week. We get that second week of March, and you see here a little preview of what to come. This is coming into the second full week of March. We can see a lot more moisture, a lot more storms coming through. And this is pretty far out in the model, so we don't really talk too much beyond the first 5 or 6 days. So that's all we have really going on. I see anybody have some questions. Storm guy in Arkansas visiting family and patient waiting. When, guys? When? I really hope we get something going here. I know it's the start. It's only the first day of March. And now we're finally getting to that point where storm season can really start to turn on at some point this month. I'm still kind of leaning on the second half of March more so than this first half. Again, when there's a big snowstorm in the northeast in those first week of March or so, that usually means there's very little severe weather. But I think we'll get things to turn on and get excited. I know here at Hail Trace we're getting a little bit antsy. We want that first storm to happen. I'm sure you guys are even more antsy about that. So that's why hopefully we can get things to turn on, and whoops, all right, here we go. And we can have something a little bit more exciting to talk about as we move forward into the month of March. But in the meantime, again, make sure you, just going through some basic stuff here, make sure you watch us on our app. If you can't watch us on Facebook, on our website, or on YouTube, click that lightning bolt in the lower right hand corner. Enlarge makes the video show up. You want to enlarge it, click on the video, rotate your phone, you can watch us in full screen. Also, today is the first day of the Win the Storm conference. It's currently ongoing here in Las Vegas. I know a ton of you guys are out there. Come check us out, booth 702. Visit Derek, Brandon, and their lovely ladies, Leah, and Brandon's girlfriend, who unfortunately I don't remember your name, Alyssa. Thank you, Matt, out in the distance. Alyssa and Leah, all four of them are there to come hang out with us. Sit down, it looks like a pretty comfortable couch. Learn about a little bit more about us if you're not one of our customers, or just come say hey if you are. We're at booth 702 from right now through about 6 p.m. today, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow, and 6:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. on your Saturday. And also, make sure those notifications are set up on your app so you don't miss any of our daily forecasts or any of our alerts. Once we do move into storm season, go into your notification settings, select the regions that you wish to get notified about, and your methods of getting notified. Push notifications on your phone or a personal favorite, emails, and on your desktop computer as well. And finally, make sure you've set those set up your hail trace page to be followed and seen first on your newsfeed. So even if you do miss the push notifications, the emails, and whatnot, you pop up right at the top of your news feed, and you see us giving those forecasts and other things such as our maps that are available for purchase and any other interesting posts we may have. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow, as we are every weekday at 12 p.m. Central Time, and I'll see you guys on Friday, and maybe we'll get a little bit better storms available for, or a little bit more moisture for the storms possible on Sunday. So do those hail dances, guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday.